question we should all be asking ourselves. All of you fellas are good at leg locking, but all of your opponents are strong in leg lock defense. Okay, so what do we do when we operate we want to operate with leg locks, but in an environment where defensive skills are high? And it's all going to come down to your ability to integrate a threat of leg locks into a positional move, to go from a submission threat to a positional threat. Let's start off. Reese, you'll be in bottom position. Opponent at distance. He's in front of you. From here, let's first tie up the hands so that we can enter the legs, go into a Rimiyashi. Good. Put his ass on the floor. Now, from here, threaten the leg lock. Let's go with heel hook. Good. He goes to turn. Wait till his buttocks, turn. Wait till his buttocks touch the mat. Stop right there. This is what you're looking for, okay? Lots of people wrestle well on their feet. Some people even wrestle well on their knees. Nobody wrestles well from their ass, okay? From this position, we're gonna control the foot like this. Good. We're gonna start climbing for height. Post up, get to a knee. On my hand clap, Dominic, try to rescue yourself, try to get away. Reese, finish with a double. Good. Step over the legs. The visual cue we're looking for is hips on the floor. If his hips are on the floor, we're going to come up and wrestle. Tie up the hands, into the legs, put it down. There's your threat. There's your visual cue. Okay. Let's get warmed up, fellas. Getting ready here at Kingsway Gym for the New Wave team, which is going into CJI 2. This is a truly fascinating event that Craig Jones has concocted. It has some features of a quintet. You will see people matched up in ways which you would never normally see, and it can be done in this crazy way where a lightweight could conceivably fight a heavyweight and vice versa. An event which is designed to introduce chaos. In most jiu-jitsu tournaments, the whole idea is to minimize chaos. The whole idea is to get athletes as evenly matched as possible to fight each other under highly controlled conditions. This tournament is designed to do the exact opposite. It's designed to be maximally disruptive. So you could see some really crazy and exciting matches.
Being a team event, I think, is really cool because, you know, being there with the whole team, everybody kind of warming up together, training together throughout the week, and having to perform on the same stage brings everybody together and creates a really fun competition environment. So looking forward to it. Like I said, it's a new challenge, and it's something that is foreign to me, which makes it intriguing.
Good. Sometimes you do it with two hands on them, sometimes you do it with one hand on them. Repeatedly putting the hands down to the mat. Good. Beautiful. He puts two hands in the lat muscles and armpits, and as a result, he can switch side to side. Let's see this, Jason. This puts your opponent under tremendous stress. Okay, every time you threaten one side, he has to start reacting. He's doing all the work, you're doing almost no work. So let's have a look at it in completion now. Beautiful. Guys, if we can do this for 2-3 minutes on your opponent, he will be absolutely exhausted and looking to go down to bottom position. Okay, let's go to work, fellas.
What's the secret to killing the giants?
Just putting the jump. I don't putting the pressure on them. I try to think about wearing them down and breaking them down over time. A lot of times they're so strong and physical in the beginning, so you gotta really focus on wearing them down and breaking them down, and then eventually the submission will come, or you just win by points. But I always try to look for the submission. So
Dorian is the best way that I can describe him is he's just like a buzzsaw.
I think everyone would agree, one of the most talented up-and-coming teenage phenoms in all of jiu-jitsu. The sky is the limit with this young man. He is one of the most disciplined, hard-working athletes I've ever seen. Even as a lightweight, can physically exhaust a heavyweight under the right conditions. He is an absolute nightmare to come up against.
I think he's got just a relentless pace that's going to be hard for anybody to keep up with. He can sustain that pace for, like I said, it seems like an infinite amount of time. So I think that that's an incredible attribute, and it's a very rare attribute in an athlete. And I think that that's going to bring a huge advantage to not just in his matches, but to the team as a whole. So first of all, I think, the team that we have so far is already very, very strong. We've got guys, like every single guy like myself and all the other athletes have competed at the highest levels and are incredibly skilled. So that in and of itself makes us a strong team. Plus, I think, under John's teaching, under his leadership, we have a huge advantage because the structure that we have in this training room. I've trained in so many different gyms all over the country. I've been training for more than half my life, and I've never seen the level of consistency from a coach, the attention to detail.
We have to be able to integrate submission attacks with positional attacks.
The constant pursuit to take something that we already are good at and make it better. What John brings to the table is kind of unmatched. And so, like I said, the structure that we have here, the training environment that we have here, the talent that we have in the room as far as training partners is hard to beat. I think that this is the best training room in the world. And I think that that's just a perfect recipe for us to go into any tournament, not just this one, and have an amazing performance.
John Bedoni, you all know him from ADCC. He's the most successful ADCC middleweight of all time, the only man to win 2 gold medals in that weight division. In my mind, one of the most well-rounded athletes in jiu-jitsu history. He plays top and bottom equally well. He plays standing and ground equally well. He does everything extraordinarily well. He's the quintessential example of error-free jiu-jitsu, where he makes very, very few errors, puts tremendous physical pressure on opponents, and has a great will to win. Very, very powerful competitor.